And now, ladies and gentlemen, integrating safety into corporate strategy. And to deliver this speech, Mr. Diego Antunes Campos, who is Head of Sustainability and Global EHS Compliance Manager of British American Tobacco. He has over 18 years of distinguished experience across multinational corporations in the tobacco, manufacturing, energy, oil and gas, and heavy construction sectors. Having established himself in London, UK a few years ago, Mr. Campos boasts a robust track record in overseeing EHS and sustainability initiatives at the local, country end market, regional, cluster and geographical region, and global levels. Please welcome Mr. Diego Antunes Campos.
Hi, good evening, guys. With this presentation, I don't even know what to say about myself. But, well, I'm super happy to be here, speaking to global leaders that are shaping the future of safety and sustainability. I'm Diego Campos again. Actually, I'm transitioning from a position of Global EHS Compliance Manager at BAT, British American Tobacco, to the Head of Sustainability for LATAM and the Caribbean region. So we're using both terminologies here. Of course, I do have more than 18 years of experience in health and safety, sustainability, and etc. In manufacturing, tobacco, oil and gas, energy, and many other industries. So as you can see by my accent, I'm not from here, I'm not local. I'm a Brazilian guy, based here in the UK for the last 3 years with my family. If you saw a little boy very well dressed somewhere, it's my son. He's here with me tonight, and my wife as well. They're over there. I had the privilege, of course, to work across the globe in my career in more than 30, almost 40 countries. I've been there. I've been pretty much everywhere in all continents, including Brazil, US, UK, Indonesia, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Japan, Kenya, Chile, and many, many other places. Being part of several EHS initiatives at local, regional, and global levels. Today, I want to bring something different, an approach that moves beyond the conventional safety concepts that we used to have here all our lives. We all know the standard ideas, but I'm here to challenge us to think about integrating safety into corporate strategy, perhaps in a non-traditional way. Let me start with powerful information that you probably know. According to ILO, more than 2.3 million people die each year from workplace accidents or work-related diseases. Roughly 20% from accidents and 80% from diseases, so it's a lot. These numbers are real people, not only numbers, of course. And as safety leaders, sustainability leaders, we can't afford to stick to old methods to resolve this issue, right? We need to ask ourselves, how can safety become a natural part of our corporate DNA at the end of the day? A driver of innovation, sustainability, and trust. Across industry, of course, we face common challenges, but we must look in a different way to try to fix it at some point. First, safety, as somebody said, also sustainability and ESG, is often treated as checkbox for compliance, disconnected from the complete company strategy. Too often, we see safety as the job of one department, the guys from health and safety, the operations team, the health and safety team, or something like that. But not everybody's responsibility, and this mindset has to shift. Of course, we can see it in some geographies, in some companies, but not everywhere. Second, business often views safety as expensive and disruptive to profits, especially in high-risk industries. But we all know the real cost of ignoring safety is far higher, talking about lives and money, of course. Safety must be seen as a tool for growth for everybody. The third challenge would be technology. AI, automation, digital tools, they are creating new risks while helping us to improve safety at the end of the day. So the question is, how do we manage those risks in an innovative way? Also, global companies struggle with different safety legislations, cultures, and behaviors across different countries. And instead of seeing this as a barrier, why don't use it as a chance to create a higher and global standard for safety, after all? So, how do we overcome those challenges? Let me share a few examples with you. First, of course, safety needs to be a core value, not just a department. At BAT, for example, the company I work for, we have accelerated this approach in the last 3 to 5 years with an amazing result. 50% reduction in incidents, 40% reduction in serious injuries, 70% reductions in lost time injuries, and many other great numbers that I could share with you. But of course, it wasn't achieved by doing the same old strategies, the same old things that we used to do in the past. Just for you to know, we have established a global health and safety center of excellence with people from all of our geographies and our functions. We have people working together from the factories, supply chain, marketing, R&D, logistics, sales, and of course the EHS guys, working together to build the company we want for, and everything connected to the main board. So this connection is super important with us. Another key factor would be leadership commitment, for sure, that I think we're going to have somebody talking about it in a few minutes. Companies like Shell, they measure their safety performance as serious as they do financial performance. This is super nice. DuPont have made safety a key part of their mission, making sure it's considered in every business decision, always, all the time. Another amazing example, using those tools to rethink risk and safety processes, not just to predict risks. Also, empowering employees is crucial, of course. It's not enough to invest in training. This is the past. We need to create a culture where everyone sees themselves as a safety leader at the end of the day. And as safety leaders here, we must go beyond integrating safety into business goals. It needs to drive corporate strategy. The companies that succeed will be those that make safety a competitive advantage after all. We must push innovation, predictive analytics, IoT sensors, and AI are powerful tools, of course. But how can we take them even further to transform not just safety, but the way we do business? As an example, another one from BAT, we are in the implementation phase of an AI smart camera project in one of our biggest factories. But as we have this global, center of excellence with people from everywhere, all the functions, this project is not being born from health and safety. It isn't a health and safety project, but it's a company project at the end of the day. So the company is not, the smart camera, it's not going to monitor only the behavior or the risks or the equipment and etc. It's going to be also monitoring equipment optimizations, level of security of our sites, the times and motions of resources from warehouses, from people to canteen, and etc. So a single project is a global project. It belongs to everybody. So at the end of the day, we have this shared value. So collaboration is key, internally, like this example that I just shared, inside and outside of our companies. We need to work across industries and borders to create global safety practices. But let's ask, how do we make these collaborations? How do we make in a better way? This event, of course, it's a good example. We are here, we are sharing, we are learning, we are talking, but we need to work, we need to do more. I'm gonna ask you guys, how often do we share? How often do we ask for help? How often do we sit together with peers from other companies to learn? This is basics, right? But we have to do that, we have to push that. Of course, we need to build a safety-first culture and live it. This isn't just about policies. Policies is basics. It's about making safety the foundation of everything we do, starting with leadership, of course. And I think to conclude, integrating safety into corporate strategy isn't just about protecting people. This is basics. We have to do that, of course. It's about creating businesses that are innovative, resilient, and ahead of the curve, ahead of the game. When safety is a core value, it drives productivity, innovation, and trust of our people, our partners, our shareholders, and etc. So as leaders, we have the power to change how we think and how our companies think about safety. So I will leave you guys with these questions. What bold step will you take tomorrow, or even today, to make safety a true part of your corporate strategy? Thank you very much, and have a nice evening.